Get Vila Falta 100,000 welcomes to Irish Paint Magic.
Getting all them working nicely. And that's very, very important when you're cooking, you know, that you know your product, that you know what the result is going to be, but you know what you're putting in. In cooking, you only get out what you put in, and if you put in rubbish, you get out rubbish.
Hello, I'm Lucia.
And I'm Kelly.
Hello guys, and welcome to the very last episode of this series of The Queue. My name is Ciara.
And I'm Jonathan, and I'm a bit upset today because it is the last in the present series.
Druid chef as well. You know, in my history and in my research, looking at what St. Patrick did, that's where it kind of ended for the Druids, because he came with a stronger theme, he came with the knowledge of Christianity, and he came with the energy to bring the Christianity to Ireland. It gives me great pleasure just to be standing here. Among rocks, it's windy, you know, the green, the growth, the birds are singing, but this is the exact place where St. Patrick brought Christianity to Ireland.
There's a few other people around here can't wait either.
Can I try close?
At all traditional Thai barbecues, they only use sticky rice, and this is eaten with the fingers.
I would have to say straight away that I've been at many a book launch in my time, not necessarily launching books, but at book launches. And this is the biggest crowd I have ever experienced for any book launch anywhere at any time. It's quite extraordinary. Quite extraordinary.
All the archaeological sites that you can see nowadays belongs to the height of the Inca times, the 15th centuries. I mean that Incas were not actually the creators of all the great knowledge applied in the architecture, gold and silver work, pottery, but Incas were inheritors of a great knowledge because the Peruvian culture has started long before the Incas.
Here we are on the Blue Train on our way to Cape Town, and you are now looking at our bedroom. Yes, the train is rattling along, and here we are, and I want to show you the linen. It's the initial B. It's the first time I've ever felt I've had monogrammed bedclothes. Actually stands for the Blue Train, but for tonight I'm going to believe it's Brenda.
Assisted suicide. I want you to ask yourselves a question. Why is it that assisted suicide has been allowed in Switzerland since 1942? Why is it assisted suicide was legalised in Belgium in 2003. And why is it that in the Netherlands they were the first country to legalise euthanasia in 2002?
Here I am where my painting and artistic career started. It is actually approximately 50 or 55 years ago when I first came in here to meet a fantastic and wonderful painter, or a teacher called Mr. Brown.
Experiment. Okay, pay close attention as Professor Sodomizer punches a hole in the best of British cards. Beautifully done. Watch as he runs his finger over the hole as he moves with military precision to point B. Beautiful slide of the finger. Marvelous British trick. And point B to point C, this is R2D2 section. Splendid. Now, boys and girls, watch this. Stupendously done by the wonderful German-British Professor Sodomizer. Well done, Professor.
I need love to ease my mind. I need to find someone to call mine. But Mama said you can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. On my knees once again, please send an angel my way.
And then later on, during the whole period of my dealings with my own children in second level education, and observing the way they were being taught, I realised that teaching methods basically haven't changed in Ireland in the last 40 years.
And I'm going to try and get in my water. To do that, I'm going to move it up onto my easel to try and get a good swipe across. So I'm going to put it up here.
Níor ceacht mé riomh go mé mar fáil de chuirh damhanda mar seo bhí sé anmhail ar fád agus ceacht mé gur thuaidh sé go hintach.
Now I need to highlight some of this thing over here, but not a whole lot of them either. I'll just touch some of them, okay?
Just going to put these layers in first just to try and loosen the hair up a little. And that will give you that little bit more volume and a little bit more body as well. Yeah. So again, by doing this, should be made life a little bit easier for you as well. So.
Racewear kind of theme, it's black and white, kind of that old Jackie O type thing. Then we're moving into A-wear, which is this whole military type look. Then we move on to Dorothy Perkins' hair, which is the whole
beautiful
lace theme with the kind of corsage.
It's an accurate description to say it looked like something out of a Wild West movie where someone pushed the saloon doors and comes in, because we hadn't seen people like this before in Kilkee, and we've seen a lot of odd people. But Shay came in, and they were swing doors, glass swing doors in the Marine Hotel.
Particularly in black and white movies, is a good example. If you take one of those film noir movies and have a look at them, you see the way everything is dark and light, but it's where the light meets the dark. In the drama, as well as in the technique, that the beauty occurs, where it catches the eye. And so he'd start to take his thumb, and this is what really changed the way everybody see. It's amazing to think it probably came from using the camera obscura, whereby he was trying to capture all the different tones there are. He realised there was loads of tones. How could he get all those tones?
If I'm right, but don't get me wrong at all, my friend. Your knowledge is in my head, and these stories are far too long, but it's true again, my friend. Why don't you piece what you can say? That thing at the back of your mind, that thing that's hacking away everything and every night.